Okay, Chris Laughlin. We added the minor scale today to your extended scale, and we derived it from the major by flattening the 3, 6, and 7. So the major went like this, to the G sharp as the third note. The minor will go 1, 2, flat 3. 4 and 5 don't change. But then we flatten the 6, that gets us a C natural, and we flatten the 7th, that gets us a D natural. So we introduced the up-down articulation. You can play these as many times consecutively as you want. I'm doing one just for this video. Up on the first string, down on the second string. It's a nice texture. And then the sliding scale, start with hammering on the F sharp, and then just strike and slide. You can pick any finger. I'm starting with 1, but 2 is a lot more stable in a lot of ways. You can also do that as a double note, meaning play it simultaneously with the B string. When you do that in the major, it kind of sounds Celtic, like almost like a bagpipe. Okay, we talked about the open chord scale in the key of G. So G, well, you could do it linear, and you should. G, A minor, B minor, C, D. And that'll help you unpack I Feel Fine and also Creep. So Creep went 1, 3 major, 4 major, and 4 minor. And I Feel Fine went from the 5 chord D to the 4 chord C, and then to the G, the 1. And that riff goes like this. You can think about it 2 halves. The first half goes, which makes it a 7th chord, not the D, C7. Most difficult, the 3rd fret. Then you can practice the second half. Shift your pinky to the G string and play this. And the pinky doesn't have to stay down, but it's worth exploring this exercise for a minute or 2 until it hurts, just to get that stretch happening, and then just to play. And on C, now on G. If you want to torture yourself, but for productive reasons, I do it on F. And you put it together. I'd recommend practicing the 2 halves separately to conceptualize and feel it out, and then put them together in one place. And just do a bunch of reps there on D, a bunch of reps on C. But as you know, the real sound is this. Oh, sorry. For the open chord scale, in G you can play all the chords with open voicings, G, except for B minor. A minor's 2, B minor 3, C 4, D 5, E minor 6, back to 1. So the verse uses a G7. Baby says fast forward 6, so 5. 5 down to 4, back to 1. Now the chorus is 1, 3, 5, 1 with a 7. That's the basics for that song. I omitted the cool riffs we talked about for your extended scale. So Buddy Holly is pretty firmly in E minor the way the riff is structured, and it goes. Then you can add this to the end. That's B to C on the B string. So it's kind of fun. And then just what I needed is E major until the last note. It adds a C natural, which again is bending those rules in cool ways. So that goes B, G sharp, now G sharp all the way to A. There's your from the minor scale. And the second time. Okay, finally, what was the finally? We talked about I Feel Fine. Oh, actually, I think that was everything. Yeah, so continue your chord scales in E and A, but then add the chord scale in G with bar chords and with open chords, and then work your way through I Feel Fine. Please continue to do those pentatonic scales from last week that we didn't talk about, but we will soon. See you, bud.